One of the first tactics that the Liberal Party used to go after Pierre Poilievre was to levy that he's bringing American-style politics to Canada, after it turns out that, well, it's them that's bringing the American-style politics to Canada. They've switched to a new tactic, getting him to denounce something. And of course, that something right now happens to be Alex Jones. Now, if you don't know who Alex Jones is, you may have to crawl out from under that rock that you live under. Alex Jones is a American commentator, known conspiracy theorist, as they call him. He's been longtime friends with Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, very famous in the United States. He's been sued, and he's been in all kinds of movies, and his words describe it the best.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
This is Alex Jones. He's a blowhard. He's funny. He's very entertaining. Go check him out. But anyway, the left do not like him. And here's Alex Jones giving his endorsement for Pierre Poilievre just a few weeks ago here. He says, been following this guy for years, and he is the real deal. Canada desperately needs a lot more leaders like him, and so does the rest of the world. And this was after a tweet from Glenda M. With a quote from Pierre Poilievre. And this is a great one, actually.
Justin Trudeau is not a liberal. It might surprise you to hear me say that. He's not a liberal. Liberals used to believe in liberty, and conservatives believed in conserving it. That was the common sense consensus we had in Canada. Justin Trudeau does not believe in liberty. He believes in government control. He wants to control your money. He wants to control your kids. He wants to control the economy, control your speech, control your bank account. He wants to control everything. That is illiberal. Mm-hmm. It's the opposite of liberalism. I don't want to run your life. I want to run your government. And a government that does a few things well rather than a lot of things poorly, a government that minds its own business and lets people live their lives. That is the traditional.
That is something that we can all get along with, that idea. But the Liberal Party took massive exception to the endorsement from Alex Jones, something that wasn't asked for by Pierre Poilievre, by the way. And Pierre Poilievre obviously has yet to denounce it, or even, I think, say anything about it. I don't think he said anything at all. But of course, the Liberals take this opportunity to some oddball guilt by association thing here.
While the Conservative leader continues with his misinformation and disinformation, the reality is the Parliamentary Budget Officer said that 8 out of 10 Canadians do better with our price on pollution and the Canada carbon rebate.
Which is untrue.
But speaking of misinformation and disinformation, any responsible leader that receives an endorsement and support from proven conspiracy theorist and liar Alex Jones would have immediately denounced that. But that's not what the leader of the opposition did. He did absolutely nothing, because those kinds of endorsements fit within his political strategy.
Oh, they fit within his political strategy. Let's throw the heat at Pierre Poilievre with this. Well, it didn't go over well, and it's been kind of a dud, even with the Liberal voters. And on the conservative side, people are like, okay, Alex Jones. A lot of people don't even hate Alex Jones, which is hilarious. But the Liberal Party has nonstop been going after him for this. Pierre Poilievre got the endorsement of far-right American conspiracy theorist Alex Jones and still hasn't denounced his support. Pierre Poilievre accused of tolerating the support of conspiracy theorist Alex Jones, and it keeps going. It's just crazy. Here's Mark Gerretsen. It's hard to think Pierre Poilievre is an alt-right populist when you stumble on something like this.
But that's why they're censoring us. The internet's saying nobody knows who first coined it is. If the situation was hopeless, the propaganda would not be necessary. So as negative as things are, we got Bolsonaro, we got Giorgia Moroni in Italy, we've got the new Canadian leader set to beat Trudeau, who's totally anti-New World Order. I mean, you look all over the world, we are rising right now, but that concerns me because the deep state globalists are going to throw out everything they've got. They're going to pull out all the stops. What are you concerned about? What do you see happening?
They're going to throw out all those stops, like tweeting nonstop about this. Alex Jones, arguably one of the most alt-right commentators out there, considers PP one of his crusaders. Unbelievable. This is hilarious. And just yesterday, Kevin on Twitter saying, haha, again, new comms dipshit beating the dead horse. A friendly reminder that Pierre Poilievre still yet to denounce his endorsement from far-right American conspiracy theorist Alex Jones.
Is saying the same things as me because it's real things going on. He's responding to the central bank digital currencies.
Reining in the Bank of Canada back to its original mandate and also banning it from bringing in a central bank digital currency. I will ban the central bank digital currency.
He's responding to the vaccine passports they tried to force and the lockdowns.
Vaccine mandates and other COVID controls that we have been opposing from the very beginning.
His policy of vaccine vendetta against our hardworking truckers.
And the debanking of people, the legislation to ban free speech.
Power-hungry liberals will once again attempt to take away your freedom to express yourself.
These are all true things, though. This is what's crazy about it. They throw it out there as if it's bad that they're both talking about these things because, you know, he's tainted. Of course, Alex Jones is tainted. He's persona non grata. So if anybody says the same things that he's saying, then they must be bad things, right? Of course. Funny. This is funny thing is people trust crazy Alex Jones more than the Liberal Party, says D Man of G on X. And here's Alex Jones exclusive. Alex Jones responds to claims he's given Pierre Poilievre talking points.
Is saying the same things as me because it's real things going on.
Yes.
But they turned side-by-side videos of us together and say, look, he's getting all his points from Alex Jones. No, there's a global awakening and a global resistance to this. The globalists will dominate.
A group of globalist billionaires.
The World Economic Forum is a globalist organization of the UN to penetrate governments.
We will ban all of my ministers and top government officials from any involvement in the World Economic Forum.
And out of
These
that,
are popular
they will call
issues,
for
right?
Central bank digital currencies to be rolled out.
The central bank is now promoting a possible proposal to bring in a digital currency.
You get the internet ID. That's then tied to your digital global ID that tracks everywhere you go, what you do, what you buy.
To answer your question, I will never allow the government to impose a digital ID.
These are popular issues. This is amazing. This is something that people actually care about. It's funny because Alex Jones has been talking about this for a lot of years. He's been talking about these kinds of things. And it's actually refreshing that a politician in Canada is talking about these things. But of course, the Liberals can't have that. So it's a guilt by association thing. Now, if we play the guilt by association game, well, we can go the other way as well. Glenda M., who put out the original tweet that Alex Jones responded to in giving his endorsement, while the left loses their ever-living minds over Alex Jones showing approval for Pierre Poilievre, I just wanted to remind them who not only approves of, but owns Trudeau.
We are very proud of now the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. Yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more, are actually young global leaders of the world economy. When I mention now names like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
Yeah, people forget that Vladimir Putin is or was in cahoots with the World Economic Forum, but that doesn't stop them from losing their minds. You have completely gone off the deep end, and you're making Alex Jones look like a chill guy in comparison, says Sean on Twitter. Kelly Charlebois saying a lot of Canadians don't actually have a problem with Alex Jones. Until next time, friendly reminder that you're only promoting Alex Jones. Man, he's got to be loving all this free publicity. Yeah, there's probably a lot of Canadians that didn't know much about Alex Jones that are now turned on to what he has to say. But let's look at some more people that have endorsed Justin Trudeau and the Liberal Party that they have yet to denounce. I mean, because you'd only apply the same logic to the people that are hurling this stuff out there. How about the Hamas leader? The leader of Hamas, yes, thanked Canada and thanked Justin Trudeau for his actions. Who else actually? Did Trudeau endorse himself? Yeah, that's right. An actual bad guy from World War II, an actual one in the House of Parliament. That went worldwide. That was announcement that news went worldwide. Absolutely. Of course, Alex Jones coming out and condemned Hitler. Actually, it was this is a funny article because this came out today, talking about him losing fans over the fact that he denounced the main funny mustache guy from that clankety clank clan in World War II. The funny part was it was his birthday the other day, and people were celebrating his birthday on Twitter. Awful people doing that, and Alex Jones made a point to say how evil he was. Of course, they want to throw this one out there like that. And it was Trudeau. And when has Trudeau denounced his pedo buddies? That's an interesting take. Trudeau has more integrity, Alex Jones has more integrity than the entire Liberal WEF party. But I'll leave it there. This is what's been going on in news and politics in Canada. Yeah, that's right. It's all about trying to force a contender for the prime minister, a contender for the next leader of the country to denounce somebody that the Liberal Party doesn't like. Anyway, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on trucking.